Sorry about that. Alright, what up guys? It's me, GamerGuyTV here. And welcome to another episode of Battlefront 2. Sorry, I had my mic muted in the beginning. So, we are going to be doing some heroes versus villains today. Guys, next week will probably be the last, last time we have to only do one of HVV and co-op, and then we'll be able to get back to both. Yeah. So that's exciting. I also, this week coming up is the last week of classes, and I know how I talked about it was bittersweet in the last video, so I'm not gonna bore you guys with more of that. But what I do want to say is I've been working hard on schoolwork. I'm hopefully going to be raising a lot of my grades up. So we'll see how that goes. But guys, it's been a lot of fun, to be honest, doing YouTube and social media the past year is really what it's been. Because I know I've said it so many times, but it's hard doing both school and YouTube and all that. It is genuinely hard. You know, this week I'm able to manage it, I'll be able to manage it next week, and then I'm done. I've got summer vacation. But in all seriousness, in the future, it's, you know, in September, I'll probably make an announcements video about it before it happens. But in September, we are going back to... Oh goodness, this will be fun. Give it a second to load in. This is gonna be choppy as heck. Okay.
The atmosphere here is as tense
but
as
we're gonna end up going back
our
to
contestants
the 2 videos a week and
the
no live
inevitable
stream thing.
humiliation and dismemberment.
Because guys, let me tell you something. This year, the way the schedule is, I get home like an hour earlier than I normally do, and I'm not gonna have the time. I'll have the time to record a video. What I'm not gonna have the time to do is necessarily live stream, because as I've said before, live streaming is an insanely different thing.
I will kill you.
Than doing videos. Doing videos for me, because I don't heavily edit my videos, I just, you know, because I basically just do, like, one-shot takes, like Battlefront, I just do a couple of matches. I don't even worry about taking the highlights, unless it was something like last week, where I had something come up, and I had to do a highlight reel. I basically just one-shot and, you know, narrate stuff while I'm gaming. I talk to you guys about stuff. Like, I do what I can to basically keep up, to basically keep doing videos and keep getting content out for you guys. Which is part of what makes it the fun that it is, because I get to make content, 4 videos a week. It's a lot of fun. It genuinely is. But the problem with that is that it's time consuming. Like, I want to tell you guys that it's not time consuming and everything will be fine and stuff like that, but that's honestly just a flat out lie. You know, it's time consuming, and this year was insanely easy. I say that while knowing I still had a bunch of academic trouble, but I this year was insanely easy compared to what it normally is, and compared to what next year will be. Next year, because the pandemic was this year, next year is going to be 2 to 3 times the amount of work that this year was, which was 2 to 3 times the amount of work that last year was. So, I mean, you know, taking like a half hour out of a Sunday to record a YouTube video, that isn't a big deal per se. Like, you know, yes, I'm still doing schoolwork, but I just needed a mental break, and that's what this is. Same on a Friday, you know, I'm doing homework.
There is no chaos, there is harmony.
I just need a mental break. I record a YouTube video for, you know, I just record a YouTube video for like 10-15 minutes, and that's done. You know. But what this year has been, and what next year would be, if I wasn't making the decision to pretty much like not doing videos on the schedule, is it would be, you know, Sunday I'd have to take hours out of my Sunday and sacrifice doing a fair amount of schoolwork and getting good grades and stuff to record videos, and that's just not. I don't make money from this, and I'm not going to make money from this for probably a long time. You know, we're potentially getting money from Twitch over the summer. Potentially. You know, it's not even guaranteed at this point that we're getting money from Twitch. You know.
Until flattery commences.
And regardless of getting money from Twitch / not getting money from Twitch, you know, I still, during the school year, I'm still not gonna do Twitch streams unless I'm on a break. Or unless I'm spending the night with a friend and we're streaming or something. It's not. I don't have the amount of time that I used to. You know, in 5th, 6th, 7th grade, I used to have a ton of time. Even last year, in 8th grade, I had an absolute ton of time. You know, schoolwork was easy, I could get all of it done in an hour or two, and I'd have the night to do pretty much anything I wanted. You know, I was able to watch a lot of Doctor Who, and you know, stream on Friday nights, stay up till 1 or 2 in the morning. You know, write a journal, for goodness sakes. Like, I was able to do pretty much anything and everything that I wanted because I didn't have a lot of schoolwork. But that's changed this year. Like, I don't have that kind of time anymore, and I didn't in the fall when I was still able to do that. In the fall and in the winter, when I was still doing that, I didn't have that kind of time, and that's why I got in that academic trouble that I got in. Is because I didn't use my time well, and I've learned from it, genuinely. I've genuinely learned from it. Because I'm managing my time much better now. This video is just like a mental break. Sure, I would love to stream Twitch today, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna.
That depends on your
And I might not have the time. You know, stuff like that. It's not necessarily me saying no, you know, screw school or screw YouTube. I'm trying to just take mental breaks now and then, because there are plenty of studies that show that you need mental breaks. Like, you can't...
Another hired gun. Typical.
You just can't study for hours and hours on end without a break, because it's just not good for you. Like, there have been studies that show it. So, like, I have proof, I have the reason. Like, this is just breaks. Genuinely.
You need to stop and think things through.
Like, it is genuinely just breaks for me that I'm
continues to eclipse the light.
doing this stuff, and I'm able to take the time to do it, and, you know, it's a fun break, too, though. It's not like one of those chore breaks of, yeah, you know, I'm done work, now I've got to make my bed, clean my room, water the garden, clean the entire house, and do other stuff like that.
On my way!
It genuinely isn't that, which is one of the things that I love. YouTube is not a chore, and if YouTube and streaming and stuff ever becomes a chore, then somebody tell me. Genuinely, somebody tell me if it seems like this is becoming a chore to me. Because it isn't. It's fun. Genuinely. It is genuinely a lot of fun. And I love the fact that it's a lot of fun. I genuinely do. Which is why I've kept doing it all these years. You know, I've had my ups, I've had my downs. That's for sure. I've had streams where I get 10 to 15 subs, and I've had streams where I lose a sub. You know, there's the ups and downs of all of this. There genuinely is. But it's a lot of fun, which is why I keep doing it. Because if it wasn't as much fun as it is, I wouldn't have a reason to keep doing it. You know, I wouldn't be sitting here on a break from schoolwork, having written my physics script, doing stuff like that, having written my history script. Like, I wouldn't be sitting here doing this if it wasn't fun, and I hope that you guys realize that. Genuinely. Like, I genuinely hope that you guys realize that, you know, this isn't a chore. It's a blast. And like I said, when there's money involved, sometimes it can feel like a chore. If you're able to crank out, you know, $15, $20 a video, then yeah, it might feel like a chore. No, we're gonna lose because of me. Dang it. Oh well. But, you know, it genuinely, to anybody who's thinking about running a YouTube channel, or even starting a YouTube channel, it's a lot of fun. Do it. You'll learn a lot of stuff. Genuinely. You genuinely will. You will genuinely learn so much. So much more than you'd think you'd learn. Just because, you know, you learn what software to use for capturing, what to use for editing. You have to learn how to edit. You know, that stuff comes naturally to some people, and others it doesn't. You know, you've got to learn all of this stuff. And none of that is easy. Genuinely, I know people who have tried video editing and just given up because it's easy, or they don't find it interesting. And it's one of those things where you just gotta step out of your comfort zone and try it if you really want to get good at something. You've got to try it. And really put the time in to be able to learn it and get good at it and stuff. And guys, I will stop my tangent. It looks like we are almost out of time. So guys, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave it a big fat thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.